Well, hello everybody out there and welcome to another random video. And yes, today's video is another episode of Movie Passion. Yes, it's been a long time, but you know how things go. So, in Movie Passion, I basically just wanted to talk about movies that I am passionate about, so movies that I really like. But today I have to talk about a movie that I don't like, mainly because this movie is supposed to be a spin-off of a movie that I really like, The Big Lebowski. So here we are. Let's talk about the big disaster that is the Jesus Rolls. This movie is about this weird guy from The Big Lebowski called Jesus Quintano. And we didn't really know that much about this guy except that he licks his bowling balls and apparently shows his thing to little kids. But that's about it. And yeah, this movie is bad. So my advice to you is, if you are a Big Lebowski fan, don't watch this movie. I guarantee that you will be disappointed. And you probably wonder why I said that it's supposed to be a Big Lebowski spin-off. Well, mainly because it isn't a spin-off. In my opinion, this movie doesn't even qualify as a legit spin-off. And you want to know why? Because this movie is basically just a remake of another movie called Going Places from 1974. Yeah, they just replaced one of the main characters with the Jesus character from Big Lebowski and called it a Big Lebowski spin-off. That's all they did. And damn, this movie is frustrating. And no, don't get your hopes up that this movie might be remotely good, because maybe some of you have seen the trailer and you have also seen Christopher Walken in the trailer. No, don't get your hopes up. Christopher Walken only appears at the very beginning at the trailer, at the very beginning of this movie for, I don't know, 1 or 2 minutes, and that's it. I don't even know why they decided to cast somebody like Christopher Walken for a role that small and insignificant. Maybe so that they have another name that people know and, you know, somebody interesting to show in the trailer. But yeah. And the thing is, I really don't know what they were trying to do here. I don't know what they were trying to achieve. Did they really want to do a remake? And then thought, how could we get more people interested in this movie? Oh, I know, let's just replace one of the main characters with a character from a famous movie and call it a spin-off? Or were they trying to do a spin-off but then were just too lazy to come up with an original story? I don't know, but it's a mess because now this movie doesn't qualify as neither of these things. It's not really a spin-off because the story is based on a different movie that is based on a book that has absolutely nothing to do with The Big Lebowski, and it doesn't really qualify as a real remake because the main character has been replaced with a character from a different movie. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's supposed to be. And the story, it's just boring. It doesn't really go anywhere. There is nothing to keep you interested or to keep your attention. I can tell you the entire plot of the movie in just 15 seconds. Are you ready for it? It's just a guy and his friend walking around constantly stealing other people's cars and having a weird three-way relationship with a woman that can't have orgasms. So that's it. That's the entire plot of the movie. Nothing else happens in this movie. I mean, yes, other things happen in the movie, but they don't really seem to have an impact on the main story. You know, things happen in this movie and then 1 minute later you forgot them, and the movie just continues as if those things never happened. And I haven't seen the original, so maybe the original was really a lot deeper and, I don't know, maybe more, what is the word, melancholic? I don't know, but maybe the original movie was a lot more serious, and now they were trying to make it into some kind of a crime comedy movie of some sort, because I've seen scenes or the trailer from the original, and it doesn't really look like a comedy, not even close. So yeah, this movie is just a mess, and it's it's basically advertised as something that it isn't. A Big Lebowski spin-off. It doesn't really qualify as this. And yeah, it's targeted at the wrong audience, because this movie doesn't give you anything that you expect from a Big Lebowski movie, or a movie that plays in that same universe. You don't get the same weird and funny characters, you don't get the same humor, the same atmosphere, the same style. You don't get anything that made The Big Lebowski such a great movie. So yeah, it's just a huge disappointment and a cheap shot and a rip off, and yeah, I don't know what to say about this movie. So if you want to watch this kind of a movie, if you are a Big Lebowski, fan, watch The Big Lebowski. If you want to have some kind of a movie that has depth, go and watch the original, but please don't watch this movie, because both audience will be disappointed. So yeah, that's it. That's all that I can say. And please let me know in the comments if there has ever been a spin-off that was basically just a remake of a completely different movie, because right now I can't think of something. So yeah, sorry. That was my rant. That was my review of the Jesus Rolls. So yeah, I can't say anything else about this movie. So thanks for watching, and I see you in the next random video. Bye.